Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're still catching up and finding more information from everybody that's involved in this wonderful TNC 2026. With me, I am with Miss Woolley, the President of Schools. How are you?
Oh, I'm great, thank you, and it's good to be here on the last day.
It's definitely good to be on last day. So I understand that you guys are affiliates with NSA. How important was this partnership or collaboration when it comes to developing sports?
Yeah, you see, in all different sports there are associate members, but I think the relationship that we have with the Federation is so much more intimate than with other sporting codes. And I think this venture that we have with the TNC is extremely important because this is a platform where our children can begin to move into the big world, where they can be seen by the talent scouts for national teams. While we have our national selections and everything, it's more for the accolades of universities and giving them exposure in Africa. This is the next level for them to be seen to go into the under-21 national team, into the SPAR Proteas, and I think it's important for them to begin to see that.
Well, speaking of giving a platform for them to be seen, how successful was this week? And I mean, it's important to invest in such a development phase for these young kids. How important, or how was successful the success of this week, and also the importance of development?
Well, I think this week has been incredibly successful. As I said, we had our selections for the purposes of talent ID, and 21 of the 35 that we identified went together with the Federation to play trials yesterday morning, and they will be announcing a squad which they will be working with for Zone 5, which is coming up at the end of the year. So yeah, I'm hoping that we've got some of our kids that's going to be part of that, because if they can go into the training camps, it's going to make them so much better. And it's important for development, because whatever they learn here, they'll be taking back to their schools as well. Because we're coming to a point now of the culmination of our school leagues. So we've got schools champs coming up in the next week and a half. So whatever they've learned in the last week here, they will be putting back to their school teams, which will make them better. And I think one of the highlights for me is Harry Gwala, that is here, that is playing in the final. 90% of those players are the under-19 team of Shaya Moya, that's also coming to play at the DSTV Challenge in a week and a half's time, and I think it's going to be a really exciting games that's going to take place. I don't want to let any cat out the bag, but there's like special opportunities for these children if they win with DSTV.
Well, without letting any cat outside the box, but also ticking your boxes into what you wanted to achieve, what are your goals moving forward with the sporting code? Well,
up to now we've been playing in two streams, Ubuntu and Botu at school level, to try and bridge the gaps of the past. But I'm of the opinion that 33 years down the line, we shouldn't be looking at Ubuntu and Botu, that we should be playing Zonke Bonke across the board, so that our children can feel the worth. Because my feeling is, the longer we play Ubuntu, we're saying to our lesser developed teams, you're not good enough. And I do believe that they are good enough. I mean, I take a Shaya Moya, I take a Nklantla Yetu, I take a Klabi. They've all progressed, and that's what makes them so much more special. And that's what I would like to see for netball in South Africa at school level, is that we move away from Ubuntu and Botu, but that we play at a level where all kids are equal, and they need to see one another for the equality that they have and the potential that they have.
Well, I'm excited to see what Netball South Africa has for us in the future. Thank you so much for making the time and sharing this moment with us.
That's my pleasure. Thank you.